Hello everybody, Dave here again, Online MS. What I'm going to do in this video here is give you a brief walk around of a pristine 2012 Jeep Wrangler Sport. Right now this vehicle's got right at about 42,500 miles. I'll show you the odometer in here, but I wanted to go over some of the appointments on this Jeep that are other than stock. Early this morning I put a reproduction window sticker showing how this vehicle came stock brand new. Two-owner vehicle. I'm the second owner of it, private sale. But I just want to go over some appointments on the vehicle. Of course, we got a beautiful set of Dixie Peck 17-inch wheels. And those are wrapped around with some Nitto all-terrain tires. Those were put on about 2 years ago. And the date codes on the tires are the 6th week of 2022. Going around to the front here, we've got a Bushwhacker front guard grill holding the KC lights. Now, we've disclosed those aren't wired. You can still wire those. Previous owner put those on, and she put them on for decoration. The previous owner was an elderly woman, and she didn't see the need for that since we already have the factory fog lamps up here. Another thing you're going to notice, the grill on this is what they call an Angry Bird grill from the famous Angry Bird. That's an add-on. There's receipts in there. I believe the grill unpainted was about $400, and I think she spent about another $300 to have it painted, and then more for installation. Beautifully molded stone guard here. So there is no stone chips on this vehicle anywhere. As we get around here, we've got our cowl protectors, because when you unstrap these doors, if you're one of these folks that loves to take doors off, once this strap is pulled out, these doors will swing on over, and I've seen hundreds of these Wranglers. They dent the cowl. So that's here as a protector. It's also a little bit decorative. Of course, we got a three-piece hardtop on it. This hardtop was off of this Jeep once. When she bought this brand new, she had them add the factory step bars to it. In the back, it's got a very clean looking hard shell spare tire cover. So it's not the final one that bags out and looks cruddy a few years down the road. Of course, we got our gas tank door cover. That's not factory, that's added, give it a little bit better look. And a couple little stickers here and there, but that's the gist of the outside. Now, this vehicle's never ever been off-road. And inside, we've got options. We've got power locks. Power windows are in the center console, so these are factory. These are not added. We've got tilt wheel, cruise control. Right now, we got 45,519 on the clock. All the gauges work. AM, FM, CD player, power windows, AC. Of course, we got our controls for our four-wheel drive, which works perfectly on it. 5-speed automatic. A couple other things in here. These were put on about a week and a half after this Jeep was bought new. The seats are absolutely brand new underneath. If somebody wants me to pull these, I will. But I'm not putting them back on. They're a little tedious to get on. But they've protected the seats. The seats are brand new. It's got a black cloth interior that matches the back seat. I don't know if you can get a good look at that. Really nice pattern. Up here we've got our sound bar, of course overhead lights. We've got some extra grab handles. The side's got one, that's got two. Jeep cover over the center console, as I said. And we got a couple other cute things that we got the Jeep cup holder bottoms, absorb any moisture off your whatever refreshments you're having. Let me open up the back here, give you a better look at that. I do have pictures of the seat out of the Jeep. The carpeting in there is beautiful. Matter of fact, this back seat, when I bought this Jeep, was taken out the day it was new. It was wrapped up in plastic and on a shelf in her garage. I had to help get this thing out of her garage. It was up on a tall shelf. So anyway, full padded roll bar, but just an absolutely mint 2012 Jeep. Average miles per year that this has been driven is about 3,800 miles a year, which This was not her only vehicle, so it was basically just driven occasionally. Other things, we've got the rear tailgate, tail light guards. Nice appointment. Factory tow hook over there. Let's hope you never need it, unless you want to take this to the next level and do some lifting and all that. Like I say, all original paint. You're going to see paint meter readings in the listing. And this is about as nice as they come, boys and girls. You know, it's fresh Jeep, no rust, clean undercarriage. Pictures of the underbody is also in the gallery. And I think, and if I've got some other goodies I'm going to post, I'm going to include on the sale. So keep an eye on the listing. I think we've got another four or 5 days to go on it. But just about as fresh as they come. You know, it's not mild out, hasn't been off-roaded, hasn't been abused. Last year, the vehicle was completely detailed again. Ceramic coat was put on. We got royal purple synthetic oil in the motor. And let me give you a shot of the motor here, because this engine bay is pretty sterile, to say the least. Get my prop rod in. The vehicle's all stock mechanically, hasn't been tweaked or messed with. Another thing that she added just last fall, Odyssey Performance battery. That's about a $400 battery. Do a little research on that. That's not just a cheapo battery out of Kmart or Walmart, but just a super clean engine bay. There's your under hood, all your tags for your engine. That engine there is a 3.6 liter, what they call a Pentastar motor. That thing kicks out 295 horsepower. It moves this Jeep along more than adequately. But that engine looks like it's just came off the assembly line. Give you an idea how the vehicle was cared for. So anyway, 7-day auction. Any questions, go through that gallery. If you need some personal attention, go right through that contact seller button. Be happy to talk to anybody about the vehicle. If you need some assistance on shipping, I can help you with that. And go up to the right-hand corner of that listing there where it says Bat Essentials. Click on that Online MS, that's my handle. Just so you know, Online MS. And you can see what I've listed there previously, and hit that little bell and you can see what I'm going to put on here in the future. So let's make it a great auction, and we will see you folks down the road.